Today we're going to talk about what's been going on a little bit. I'm going to try to start doing these videos more and more often. The things that are coming through the shop, the projects we're working on. And I say we, you guys don't even know what I'm talking about anyway with that. So usually, like, I fly solo, right? And I've done collabs in the past. I've done a lot of collabs in the past with different artists and businesses and whatnot. But this time it's a little bit different. It's more of a business partnership, right? And nothing's like official, in the books. It's just all, two gentlemen agreeing to do work together, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to create a web page. I mean, we're going all out. Eventually, it's going to be a whole e-commerce, custom shop, and then you could shop online. I don't know how involved we're going to get it. If you're going to be able to order custom stuff online and then send it to us and all, I don't know. We got to work through all that. This is all like new, right? So it's like I'm starting over again, which is pretty wild, right? So we had, we had the pandemic, which was crazy. And we had the war, the economy, the way it is. So is this the brightest idea to be doing this? Well, probably not. But the guy that I work with, he's a really smart guy. He's a great guy too. He's honest, and he loves doing what he does, just like I love doing what I do, right? And it just only seems right. He has about 80 custom guitars in stock right now, okay? Just to give you an idea of what this is going to be like. And I do, like, primarily, I've been working on a lot of pre-wired pick guards for Strats. I have customers, I have builders that I build these for. And that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. Usually I make 30 at a time, and I keep like 10. That's what I've been doing lately, and it's selling 10 on eBay and 20 go out to the builder. So, I've been doing this for a while, actually. Not eBay, but selling these pre-wired pick guards to a couple different people, right? And recently, I had a return. I haven't had to deal with this yet. Usually, I'm used to people giving me raving reviews. Not only had a return, I had another customer at a war myth too, which is a whole different subject. And that's what I want. Another thing I want to talk about in a future issue is like different guitars, how the compatibility and different things you have to do. But anyway, so I had a return because they said it didn't work. And not only that, my business partner, so it was 2 in 1 week, had a return also for a neck pickup that didn't work. I was like, blew my mind. Either one, I'm like, what did I do? How did this happen? And so I really never even got answers to that. But instead of getting answers to how did it happen, how can I prevent all this from happening? How can I prevent it from going to the customer and not being 100% perfect? Okay? I had quality control before. Obviously, it wasn't good enough. Obviously, it didn't work. It just blows my mind how these things even make it past the quality control I had and weren't perfect, but that's okay. I have to do better. It's all it tells me I have to do better. It's telling me I'm not doing good enough. Plain and simple. So that's what I had to do. And that's what led into what I'm about to show you in a second. Out of 20 I did, it took me a day and a half to quality control them. I had to reject 3 of those. So 3 of those 20 were rejected. I said, nope, these are no good. These can't go anywhere. There's some sort of issue. It's got to get resolved, either rebuilt or whatever, because of the issue. None of them were real that serious, but anyhow, there were issues. But it's what led to this. This is what I have here. 3 pick guards. 3 pick guards that all need something done to them. There's a problem with all 3 of them. There's no option to fail today. Isn't that the truth? Right, so we just got the PIO capacitors, right? Paper and oil capacitors. Usually, these are the capacitors I've been using. So let's try this out. I brought a guitar with me today. It's an HSS. It's a Squire. It's a 70s vibe Squire. I already did swap out the humbucker in it at one point to test the humbucker, because we have to test this stuff beyond quality control. Now when we want to do real custom stuff, we have to test to see how it works. We have to test to see what's going on. This is real custom. So what we'll do is, we have a few things going on actually. So we'll take that pick guard out of there. We'll put this one in. This one has 6.6 ohm heavy 4-mar in the neck, 6.6 ohms enamel, reverse wound, reverse polarity in the center, and an 8.8 humbucker in the bridge. So we'll try this out, see how it sounds with this cap. So first we'll try to see what it sounds like to begin with the there's like an 8.2 humbucker I think in there now, or maybe an 8.6. We'll try that out, see how it sounds. Then we'll try this out, see how it sounds with this cap. Then we'll go ahead and put the PIO cap in there and see what kind of changes we get. Does it make it warmer and that more classic sound? We'll try that out too. It's a little bit of work, but why not? This humbucker wasn't wax potted. I was just trying to think like what the differences were. This humbucker is not wax potted, and it's not wound as much as that one. So I don't know, but let's go down into the humbucker setting. Turn the tone all the way up. All right, see how it sounds. Alright, mess that up a little bit. I should probably put a strap on this. So I'm just trying to get a little idea of So I'm going to try to keep these strings on here, even though do I have lock-in? No, I don't have lock-in tuners on that. Let's see what kind of sound we get out of it when we put the new one in there with the regular cap. We won't do any mods to it yet. Let's see what it sounds like. I forget what's even in here. Let's look at the... Okay, my little friends, this is what we have here. So this is, like I said, it was a Squire, plastic bobbins. I guess this was reversed. I don't know what Fender uses yellow for. I thought it was the reverse, but at least that's what we use them for. Usually it's the middle pickup, it's yellow. Anyway, like I said, I did swap for one of my humbuckers at one point to test this one out. Actually, this humbucker build itself, which is the same build as this, just this is overwound a little bit. This did have a ceramic cap on it, and no treble bleed. We do use a treble bleed as well. You can see that right there. 0.001 with a 150K. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Go check out customshoppro.com. We have treble bleeds and whatnot. If not, send me an email. If there's anything you ever see that you need, you want, whatever, send me an email. I'll get it out to you. You know, sometimes I just give this stuff away, to be honest. It's not... Look, we're here for the money, obviously. Money's great, but it's just not all about the money. Alright, so remember, heavy 4-mar in the neck, enamel in the center, then the the humbucker. Let's get this thing installed, see what we can do. Let's do this. Okay, so far what I did was I soldered the ground coming off the pre-wired pick guard to the ground here. I cleaned this up a little bit. There was a little exposed ground there. I cleaned that up so it doesn't hit any of the positive outputs. We'll tuck that away. Then we're going to take these two wires. We're going to tuck them through here and coming out here for our input jack, and we can screw this down. Sorry, I have the air conditioners on now. So listen, I put this in real quick and plugged in the input jack, and I didn't have any humming or anything, but I also didn't have any sound. You know, I tapped the pickups and I would get nothing. So what I did was I pulled it out, plugged it in, everything worked fine. What I realized was that the route isn't as deep here, right, with the Squire. So the regular Fender American or Fender American Standard or Vintage route cuts are a little bit deeper than this, okay? So this just touches, it clears, but it just touches the copper foil. The copper foil does conduct, therefore it was just shorting out the hot side, the input, right? So we won't get sound. It's amazing it wasn't humming or anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to cap this off. You know, that happens every now and then. If this was like my Fender Strat, I wouldn't have had a problem like that. These fit perfect with Fender Strats. If it's anything else, so any other make, even if it's a licensed make, there may be little tiny variations. You might have to have some sort of there might be some sort of customization to it. I'm not sure. It depends. You know, all guitars can be different. But so let's continue. Let me put it back in. Oh, I put her back in. It's much more bassier now. I like it. Let's see the neck. Let's see the neck with the heavy 4-mar overwound. Usually necks are like lower output. Now this is still lower output than the rest, but still it's considered high output. Oh, I like it. I like it. All right, let's go to the middle. I like it. I like it. All right. Sounds pretty good. Now we have to take out the cap and replace that with the PIO cap. See if we get a warmer sound than what we're getting. Let's turn the tone all the way down. Sounds very muted, huh? Alright, let's replace that cap. See what we got here. We'll just say goodbye to old, in with the new. Let's do this. This is it. She's in there. See what we got. Ooh. I like it. I like it. It's about the neck now. That cap made such a difference, huge difference. They're both a .047 cap. This one sounds way, way better, like 100 times better. I mean, wow. Ooh. Man. All right, put it back in that humbucker. I'm not really that great of a guitar player. Like I said, I can barely play the guitar. I'm going to try my best to show you guys the gear and everything I make. I'll do my very best. You know what the funny thing is? By now I've sold hundreds of pickups, hundreds and hundreds of pickups. And I ask my customers, recently I've been asking all my customers, can you make a 15 to 30 second video clip using the equipment for me, please? I'll offer some sort of incentive, whatever it takes, right? I've asked so many people and I still have not gotten it. They give me raving reviews. They always message me. Not always. Not always. I would lie if I said always. I didn't get the very best review recently from somebody, but I understand why. It wasn't necessarily the pick guard. It was what he was putting it into. There was a lot of modification needed. So that's a whole nother story. But for the most part, you know, people love it. You know, just please, I need videos. If you have my pickups, please make a video. If you have one of my guitars, if you have one of Mark's guitars, any of our stuff here at Gill, Texas Guitars and Joe Kaiser Customs, we greatly appreciate it. We'll be coming out with more videos and be talking more about this partnership. So stay tuned. I'm going to be going to Texas next month. And the next month, I think we're shooting for something like that. We're going to be solidifying this collaboration / partnership we got going on. We got some products coming out. We've both been working on some DIY stuff. So you guys will be able to like make your own necks, shape your own necks, right? I'm going to have kits where like it's already fretted and all. And all you got to do is shape the neck. Shape it, sand it, finish it, however you want to do it. You can do that. We'll have bodies that will be routed out. You know, we can have all different levels. If you just email me at thebrokerscollection@gmail.com, I can come up with a kit that suits everybody. And we're going to have affordable kits, real affordable kits. You're going to be able to build your own custom guitar for just a few $100s. And when I'm saying custom guitar, like a legit custom guitar, as good as you're going to be able to build it is as good as you're going to get. You know, the construction of our necks are unsurpassed. We put a lot of attention and detail into them. We have carbon fiber graphene reinforcement rods. We still put truss rods in them. They're hidden. The keyways on the bottom end, you never really need them, but we still put them in there anyway, just in case one day that you decide that you might want to use it for whatever reason, even though you're not going to need it. Locking tuners, you know, some of the stuff we might have might not be name brand, but we've been trying other brands that are giving us deals. They want to get their name out there, so we're trying them out. And some of the products seem to be quality, so we're going to pass them on to you so you can have savings and you can get that guitar that you always wanted, make it yourself. I mean, I think everybody should make their own guitar, to be honest with you. Like, I'm all about people making their own stuff. That was like my vision with Joe Kaiser Customs was, and for people to also make their own stuff and sell it. And you don't have to be the salesman, you can just be the maker. That's where I come in at. I could sell your stuff for you. That's what Mark and I are going to be able to offer people. Spots on our webpage where we can sell their guitars and their custom stuff and their custom bodies and necks and whatever they have, right? Nobody's competition to us. This isn't a competition thing. This is for the love of the guitar. Mark and I love guitars. We're working on this. We're doing this. Everybody have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good whatever it is, wherever you're at. This video is always way too long, but if you stay till the end, please comment down below and let me know that you're a trooper and you watched the whole thing. I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Peace.